could be a very special day. A draw is all they need to be crowned champions. Hello and welcome to a football stadium with a very rich history. We're at the Parc des Princes in Paris. I'm Derek Ray, and sharing commentary with me as usual is Stuart Robson. And there could be a lot of celebrating going on after this. I say that because they have it in their power to clinch the title. It's Paris Saint-Germain versus France.
Well, a draw would do it, but I expect them to win this. Their football has been so good for much of the season. They fully deserve to be crowned champions.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Nuno Mendes plays with Achraf Hakimi in the fullback positions. Vitor Ferreira starts with Fabian in the centre of midfield. And the responsibility of leading the line today goes to Ousmane Dembélé. Well, a touch too heavy there. Here's the side France will go with. Mike Maignan begins in goal. William Saliba starts alongside Ibrahima Konate in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Eduardo Camavinga in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. Plenty of support here. Fabian. Dembélé on the ball. Now a decent position. And beyond the last defender, offside. Dembélé. Oh, they were in a decent position too.
That's a good bit of defending there, isn't it?
Room to roam for PSG on the wing. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And France with acres of space to attack. And running free here. Can he put them in front? And there it is, a goal! It's just possible that might be the one that wins them the title.
Well, look at the celebrations. They certainly believe so. Still a job to do, but surely they won't throw it away from this position.
Dembélé. Now with Hakimi. France with the ball again. Will it happen for them? And wonderful defending there.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
With that, the attack fizzles out. Dembélé. Dembélé. Just the challenge that was required. N'Golo Kanté. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. And a struggle for France to keep the ball. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Promising possession, this. Square the game. Oh, a goal it is! But no need to panic just yet.
Well, that certainly makes it interesting. You can feel the anxiety out there.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Vitor Ferreira. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Can they forge ahead? In it goes! A goal to change the title push.
Well, that wasn't in the script, was it? They're going to have to sort themselves out quickly here.
We're back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1. Theo Hernandez. Oh, that's an interesting pass. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
Well, no chance there. That was a good bit of defending.
Opportunity to level it. Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through?
Minge. On to Kvaratskhelia. PSG looking dangerous. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And teammates around him. Might take the lead. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. And France finding space on the flank. Could be. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front. Good ball to switch the play. Kvaratskhelia. Good ball over the top. And that is that for the first half here in the French capital. So back underway, and the responsibility falls on PSG to show a bit of fighting spirit. Kvaratskhelia. Showing a good reading of the game. Michael Olise. Now with Minge. Kvaratskhelia. Could be troublesome. Well, he's won the ball. Dembele. Possibilities for them to counter. And a good-looking ball. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
João Neves. Promising as they look to level it.
All very good, but they need that killer pass now.
Now in a more than decent position. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
Koundé. Conte. Now with Olise. Can he put it away? Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge. Oh, a goal. And that wasn't part of the plan. An own goal it is. And no wonder his head is slumped.
Well, as the replay shows us, that will be classed as an own goal. He's a bit unlucky there.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Kvaratskhelia. And PSG pushing forward with options available. And a fine reading of the situation. Mbappe. Ready to break, perhaps. He's in with a chance. And the keeper nowhere to be found. Not that he's complaining.
gets so cold after dark. When I spiral. I'm alive, but my heart falls. Turn the lights on in the dark. 'Cause if it's so gone, when a spiral felt me now, I need to let it go, let it go. To make it up, I need to let it go, let it go. To wake me up, I need to let it go, let it go. I need to let it go, let it go. To wake me up. Forever here, 5 days apart, as we spiral. And it feels right from the start. When I spiral. I'm alive.